This I want to probably do on the zodiac. Um, and what I noticed about each sign. Um, we'll try to go through all of them and share my experiences with them. I haven't had too many encounters with each sign, but I've seen quite a few. And I'm going to just say some of the stuff that I noticed. I'm going to go with Leo. That's my mom's sign, so I wanted to do that and get that one out the way because last time I cut it short. They're gotta have the last word type people. They pretty much try to be the ones to have a host a party or whatever, start a party, pretty much have a function for everybody to get together or whatever. My mom was the one to tell me to do something while I'm doing it. Drove me a little crazy. You be tying up the trash bag, getting ready to take it out, and while you're doing it, she tell you to take it out. You're making dishwater for the dishes, and then she says you need to do the dishes. Leos are the kind-hearted type people. They would do a lot for you, but still complain about it. Buy things they really don't want or need, or if they do need it, they'll get it some way, somehow. My mom is a worker. That's all she does is work. She's very rarely ever without a job, unless she just wants to take a break. And I think that should be it on the Leo part of it. This last time I only said like 2 words and was like, next. Then I go to Gemini, which one I had cut short to. Hand out money. They want it. The hands is always out. The one that I know, can't say they, was always trying to be a bully type boss, whatever. Not wanting you to be right at all. Very childish. The 2-sided part were real sweet, and then very mean, disrespectful, and I haven't met all the Geminis that I know. They didn't seem too much like liars, but the one that I have to deal with, I had a kid by, and she's always lying, nonstop. But yeah, they're very, very sweet when they want something, or just like they really care about you, but then they show you a dark side too. It's like, that's messed up. And you try to help them out, and they turn on you. Yeah, so And Geminis are real cool and talkative, and you can have fun with them, but there's one that I just can't stand. If it wasn't for my son, I could break free, but yeah. So I guess that's pretty much all I can say on the Gemini. With they just love to travel. Well, this one loves to travel, goes everywhere, but meet me halfway. She can go out of state to a different city, but I gotta force to have her meet me halfway, or I have to go all the way there. I drive 4 hours. Yeah, that was the Gemini part. It's just a lot to deal with. Virgo, they are cool people. They love to talk. They would tell you something they don't like about you, and when they do it, they feel like they're not really being mean to you. They're just trying to give their opinion, advice on what you could do or should do. And being that I'm a Pisces, yes, Pisces, that's my opposite. So they are like the do this, gotta have this done, pay your bills, go to work, do this, do that. Me as a Pisces, I'm kind of like the opposite. Like, yo, you can wait till tomorrow to pay the bill, next week to pay the bill. I don't feel like going to work today. I'm going to take a day off. Yeah, just the balance with the Pisces. I'm a lazy Pisces. I don't like to do anything, but I do it. So I'm not that lazy, but I just have my moments. Virgos are pretty cool. They love, to disappear and then reappear. I've met a few Virgos, and some have talked to you for about 3 days, then disappear for about 6 months, 6 months, 2 months, a month, a year, and then they pop back up and say hi, and like there was nothing wrong, you just didn't talk. And then they, the ones that I know would start talking again, and then that day or the day after, or a week later, don't hear from them. And it's like, you really want to get to know this person, or you want to be around this person, and you just like talking to them and they disappear. I'm like that too, but it's not like we just disappear. It's just like Pisces need the space type thing. You just sit back. You don't want to bother nobody that day. You just like, look, you might be out with your family or whatever. You like give you some time to do that without interrupting you, calling you all the time, texting, whatever. So yeah, that's how I am. Like, if I disappear, it's not because I'm mad. I'll just disappear. If I really don't like you, you won't know nothing about me. And that's very rare, but I like everybody, so I might seem like I don't, but I do. More females though, because I just love females. So see, the Virgos try to help you out pretty much just like the Leos. Like, if you need something, they're gonna try to help you. And And that's pretty much how it worked. You can ask them for money. They're probably going to give it to you because they were that kind of people that I knew. If not, they'll come chill with you if you needed to chill. If you needed to go somewhere, they'll give you a ride. Very laid back. Sagittarius, I don't have too many experiences with Sagittarius except for the fact that my moon and my rising is Sagittarius. Very wise people. They give a lot of advice. I want to say they're either super tall, thin, like the NBA player, or short and stocky, like a linebacker or some type of football player that you see that's kind of huge, but muscular, not like overweight or anything like that. It's just like real stocky. They give the very old school vibe. No matter how old they are, they just have an old soul type thing. Let's see. I heard they were very witty. Me being the person who hasn't experienced too many Sagittariuses, I haven't seen that, so I wouldn't really know except myself. Seen a video not too long ago where they had the Sagittarius chilling at home, and they said the video is, what do zodiac signs do when they think they're alone? And they started dancing. So being parts Sagittarius, my thing is music. Pisces is always music. I can't survive without my music. Like, I have to do everything, some type of music, something, some entertainment, a movie or whatever. But I'll get to that when I get to Pisces. Yeah, I don't know too much about the Sagittarius, but that's pretty much all I got. I think they do get the nicknames of like player, boss, pimp, stuff like that because of the way they talk. It's just very wise, and people just see you as an old school OG, just cool person. I think we can go to Aries. Those are my baby faces. Those are the ones you can look at and they look very young in the face. I always say they're like 14 to 17-year-olds in the face. I heard they were very sexual. They are very serious. They do talk. When they get very irritated, they disappear. They just walk off, not necessarily disappearing, just like, look, I'm tired of hearing what you're talking about. I don't want to hear what you're talking about. I'm gonna walk away. The Aries is like the Scorpio, where you look at them and you want to try to sleep with them just because, their sign just gives you that feeling. That's the ones that I deal with, so can't say everybody's like that, but the Aries and the Scorpio, Virgo, and Capricorn. Gemini is sometimes. I wouldn't do it no more with the one that I had to deal with, but All the rest of those signs that I just named pretty much are looked at more on the sexual side, to me. Can't say everybody, but to me, those are the ones. Let's see, Aquarius, they're very cool. I noticed one thing that I've seen with Aquarius is they swear a lot. Yeah. They have this homeless money type thing going on where they just like appear like they're homeless, they're broke, whatever, and they have money. Like tons of money, and they're not begging for money, they work for it. I don't know if anybody's seen, I know a lot of people have, but if you haven't seen it, Mad TV has a cartoon with a black and white character. They have heads like that where it's round, like they have a real big forehead, and then towards the bottom of their face, the chin comes to a point. It's like a cone head upside down. They tend to space out when you talk to them. My dad was Aquarius. Passed away in 07. He would always say, "You did what?" no matter what I was talking about. If I'm talking about my friend had shoes, he'd ask me, I did what? Not your friend did what or has what. It's always you did what, because he kind of spaced out, and like it's like he wasn't trying not to listen, but I guess that's just a thing where they kind of zone out and think about a lot of other stuff going on in life. Yeah, but if you really look, you'll notice that a lot of Aquariuses have the cone-shaped head, where it's just round on the forehead, like really out there, kind of like Tyra Banks, but she's not. It just looks like that with a pointed chin. Let's see. I've seen something that said that relationships are not their thing. Well, they do it, but it's kind of hard because they just like can't hold on, and then they get back together, and then they separate and get back together. That's pretty much all I can say. I've seen a lot of Aquariuses. They have worn glasses. I think they all wear glasses, but I've seen a lot of them that wear glasses. They're funny. They like to crack jokes a lot. The ones I know are sexual jokes. I've always heard that from them. My dad, that's all he did, and he swore a lot. Like every other word he was cussing. But he was real cool. He wasn't no deadbeat dad. He wasn't no mean dad. My mom was the same way. She was real cool, laid back. It was like the best two parents that I could have ever asked for. They just had their moments, though. I ain't gonna say they didn't. Those were some moments, like where you just like. My mom was mainly the one, but my dad was real laid back. Very cool people, though. Go to Taurus. They are the cut you off. Even if you're talking about the same thing, they'll cut you off while you're talking. The one that I deal with, so these are not everybody, but this is just the ones that I've dealt with. You talk, and let's say you say 3 comes after 2, and they will say the same thing, but while you're trying to say that, there's like, yeah, 3 does come after 2. It's just, you like, I was just trying to explain that, and you just stopped me from talking. Then you got the food thing. I've noticed that after I heard it, I didn't realize they really like food like that. I mean, it's like mostly what they talk about. I'm hungry. I want some food. I'm finna cook. Most of the Tauruses I've met have the devil look, but they're real nice. Yeah. They just seem like super mean, but this total opposite. They just cool people. I guess they just hungry. And you have like fashion is their thing, I guess. They love to try to help other people with their fashion and hair, to the clothes, to the makeup, whatever you need. They trying to help you with that and make you feel better about yourself. That's pretty much all I got on that. The Taurus. Then there's Cancer was my people because water signs, we all get along like that. As we got older, it was a little different because everybody was using drugs and drinking and smoking. And I'm not into none of that. But the Cancers always have my back. A water sign. I had my brother, not my real brother, that's the brother of the brother that I was talking about with the bus. On the other video I had the driver situation where the bus stopped and bagged up on top of the hood. But yeah, they always got your back. And he was like my brother. We hung out almost every day. That was like my real brother just because we hung out that much. And he had 5 younger brothers. And so those are all my little brothers. But yeah, they look out for you. We had this like connection when we played football in the street. Like he would always be the quarterback and throw the ball to me, and I'm always there. Made a great team. Like no matter who we played against, they're very emotional. He used to come to me when he had problems, and we would talk about it. And me being me, I'm not like completely ignoring the fact that you're sad, but I do crack jokes just to get you laughing, because you don't need to be thinking about that all the time. You gotta have something to make you smile and feel a little better. I'm not a serious person, but I do take serious situations into consideration. But like I'm talking right now, I'm not really joking, but I do joke. But the Cancer is just like super emotional. And out of all the signs that I've actually dealt with, the water signs, Scorpio and Pisces, Cancer seems to be the one that I've seen cry the most. As a Pisces, I don't actually remember the last time I actually cried. I was like 6, 7, 8, real young. And 33 now. So yeah, but yeah, he always looked out for me. We played football and somebody ripped my shirt. He went and ripped theirs, and it wasn't like he had to do it, but that's the kind of person he was. just always looked out. I guess they were the family sign. They always take care of their family or hanging out with their family, and they love to hug. They pretty much is just like that, just huggers and family oriented. Let's see. You can go to the Capricorn. Capricorn, I just seen this, and I can't say all of them. One I met, and the other, well, I met two Capricorns, and I seen a Capricorn on the video, and it seems like dancing is their thing. The one that I know and the one I seen on the video is to dance in a club, and they kind of favored each other, so I kind of was just like, that might just be their thing, just to dance. It doesn't have to be stripping, but it's just like dancing. And the ones that I know are in the stripper dance club scene type thing. But yeah, very gorgeous. Always look good. Workers, always trying to work, hustling, money, trying to get it some way, somehow, no matter how they got to get it, they're going to do it. And they come off angry at the world, but when they're close to you, very, very cool and sweet. They're very talkative, and they're easy to get along with. It's just they have their moments where they just are mad.